So far so quiet. I'm not seeing any. Oh, no, there's a bunny. Okay, that's actually really good, because if there are any wolves over here, we can use him as a distraction. Hi! Oh, speaking of distraction, I don't think he's on me. I think he's on that rabbit. Go ahead, dude. I'll just stand over here and watch. I do love a good nature documentary.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are back in the long dark, and as you can see, we are now unstuck. Now, unfortunately, I was absolutely spot on in my guess that the actual previous save game was when we went into the maintenance shed. So yeah, I had to go off camera, I had to replay the entirety of that. But it's fine, I did everything we did exactly the same. I broke down all the same crates, I grabbed all the same loot. And yeah, we are pretty much exactly where we left off. Apart from the fact that I did also grab... nope, I want my backpack, thank you. Yeah, I also grabbed the mountaineering rope because I had a thought. Now, on the map, we found... I want to say it was a memento cache. Oh, hold on, let me just make sure I'm not going to lose my water here. Yeah, I'll take that. You know what? Have some more. Okay, anyway, yeah, on the map, the memento cache that we found is right here. Now, that's either going to be right at the broken bridge above this gorge here, or it's going to be down in the bottom of the gorge. And there is, I think, like a... I want to call it a wood bin, but there is like a cache down there as well anyway. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of geocaching. I mean, we might as well take advantage of the fact that the yard has been pretty much cleaned out, which means we can travel around without too much threat of getting killed. Oh, and when I reshot that wolf there, instead of killing him, he actually ran off my arrow, so I do have to keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, how many dead guys are out here in the backyard? I mean, this place is fenced in, so it's not like you guys ran off. He says, remembering that the fence is actually broken, and they're probably 15,000 miles away now. Ah, crap. Anyway, we can kind of sneak around the back, and we can get to the bit where we can use the mountaineering rope to get down to the gorge. Or we could actually go up, follow the tracks a little bit further along, and then walk down the back way, if I remember correct. And that's not a bad plan, because that would actually allow us to check both locations for the geocache. Alright, we'll have the tomato soup for the warmth bonus. We'll have a chunk of wolf meat for the calories. Perfect. We are pretty much warmed up, as well, as warm as we need to be anyway. Let's still got 2 hours left on it. I kind of hate to waste it, but you know what? Needs must when the devil drives. Now, just want to make sure I do have a spare can. I do. Okay, so we're not going to get stuck without water. Hopefully the place don't burn down while we're gone. Now, do I want to go... I was going to say, do I want to go around the back way? Or do we want to just go straight out? Oh, please don't blizzard on me. Not now. I have things I want to do today. It was starting to look all clear and nice and stuff. Oh well, if it gets really crappy, we'll just come back. Alright, now there is a small chance that a wolf's going to spawn up here. But I don't think I want to waste a flare on him, so yeah, if we do get a wolf encounter, we're probably just going to go for the shot. And that looks like a truck parked next to a railroad car, which is exactly what it showed on the map. Hi, speak of the devil. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Come on, let's go. Are you going to run away in fear, or are you going to come in and get shot? You're going to come in and get shot. Brilliant. Well played, my friend. Well played. Anyway, like I was saying, that does look like exactly what we were expecting to see from the map. So hopefully we can find the cache when we get over there. Well, I tell you what, we might as well look in the truck first and see what's going on. Okay, we got...
What have we here?
We have an emergency marine flare that I will happily take. And then we've got absolutely nothing in there. Nothing else in the truck. Okay. Oh, we weren't actually getting that cold in there, so really quick, let's hop back in. And let's take a look at the map. Now, we're in that vehicle right there, I believe. So we've got the train car, and then somewhere right at the edge of the bridge should be the thing we're looking for. Now, I'm not anticipating that there's going to be much in here, but it never hurts to look. First aid kit. Please have some antiseptic.
I could use this.
Yeah, you can, actually. I'll take painkillers rather than antiseptic. I mean, I would have very much preferred to have the antiseptic, but never say no to painkillers either. Ah, thank God we've got cooking 5. I am actually okay with eating sardines. And that looks like it in here. Again, not surprised. I had a feeling that was how that was going to go. So, let's go see if we can find this cache. Yeah, I've got a sneaking feeling that it was actually referring to the bin down there somewhere. I say that, it doesn't actually look all that passable. I'm trying to remember how far that gorge goes, and I can't. Alright, well, I will just kind of really quickly sort of check around and make sure we don't miss anything. Well, I'll tell you what, we might as well, while we're here, also go over and say hi to that guy. There goes my warming up bonus. Bit of a shame. I'll take your reclaimed wood. Oops, no, I don't want to shoot it, Digby. I want to search it. Zap bar? Yes, please. Alright, that's a big fat no. Again, reasonably certain on the map here. Nope. Oh, that was what we wanted. Yeah, reasonably certain on the map it's before the broken bridge. Which means if it's anywhere, it's right back there. Yep, I've got a sneaking feeling it's going to be under the bridge, not on it. Alright, well, that's fine, because the rope just so happens to be right over this way. Alright, well, Digby, please remain aware that there...
Never felt so cold in my life.
Thank you, Dave. There is a bear hair somewhere. I'm also trying to remember if there is a little, like a cave or something down at the bottom of this gorge where we can actually rest. Because this is going to end up being a bit of a trip if there isn't. Okay, there is the rock, and no, there was no mountaineering rope on it. But that's fine, we have one we can deploy. Hopefully that'll lighten us up to where we can actually climb down. Survey says... no, we are 2 kilos overweight. Alright, well we are definitely going to need the bedroll. Thinking... well, probably drop all these stupid torches. Don't need those. Bar just in case, but what else do we got that's taking up a lot of space here? Oh, how about medicine? Nothing in there. Clothing we want to keep. Oh, hold on, I'm actually walking around with that stupid thing on me. No, drop that. Yeah, we don't have to lose that much. You know what? How about... 1 soda and a couple of cans of beans. There we go, we're underweight, we're good to go. Holster that up. Let's go down there and see if there's a cave down there. So far, that would be a no. Oh, you know what? I will definitely
If I
take
can drop
firewood.
any of this gear.
Dave, you're fine, okay? We're gonna go find somewhere that's not currently blizzardy. And we're gonna have a bit of a fire to warm you up, bud. You know what? Not gonna worry about the deer either. I wouldn't have the feathers, though. I don't know why. I got like 60 of them on me, which is more than enough to probably finish this entire run. You know, unless we go to like day 500 somehow, some way. Hey, is there not a cave down here? I was sworn there was. I mean, to be fair, I could be thinking of an entirely different river. Yeah, the plan is basically we're going to run over here, we're going to check the cache, which I'm assuming is going to be here and I'm not completely stupid. And then, yeah, we're going to head back to the rope, and we're going to have the fire right there, where it's nice and sheltered. Alright, we are very quickly running out of river. So if we are going to find something, it's going to be soon. And you know what? That looks like the box I was thinking of. Dead ahead. Now, what are the odds it is the one mentioned on the map? I mean, it's not directly under the bridge. Okay, please tell me you were worth the trip.
Wonder if the owner's around.
You're the owner, Dave. No, we'll take it. Loincloth. I mean, that was all good stuff, but I kind of hate to say it. I feel like we might have been better off if we'd skipped it. Oh goody, let me guess. The wind changed direction and now we're not sheltered over here. Oh no. Come on, Dave. There's got to be some shelter around here somewhere. Let's try down in this corner. This looks like a nice quiet spot. We just need to find somewhere we can have a little bit of a fire. Hello. What are you doing here? He was here with his sister Natalie. Okay. Well, hello, you guys. Alright, we have a sheltered indicator. This is probably as good as it's going to get. Let's do it.
It worked.
Yeah, it did. You can put your bow away now. So let's chuck everything we picked up down here onto it. You know what? We'll even go for the sticks. That should be more than enough to warm up. I mean, there's absolutely no way this thing survives 8 hours, but if it can survive an hour or two, that'll get us enough rest to be able to go back up the rope, which is not going to be easy, especially now that we're a little bit overweight. That's fine. We'll get rid of some of these calories. And I kind of want to save the syrup for cooking. The MRE is pretty heavy, so let's eat that. Oh, you know what? We also picked up another hatchet, didn't we? Yeah, we can drop the garbage hatchet, which I'm now going to move because I'm probably going to want to put my bedroll down there. Yeah, you go over there. I'm going back over here. We're at 39.69, so technically we could actually climb the rope now. I think, though, I am going to gamble on at least an hour of sleep down here. Or not. You know what? Never mind. Apparently I am leaving right now.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Okay, I hate to say it too, but I think this might be a really good opportunity for a little bit of cheekiness. Alright, we're back. Let's have the beans, let's have the soda, let's have that. Don't worry, Dave. We're gonna go take care of that here in a minute. I'm just wondering if I want to go back to the maintenance shed, or I want to carry on and try and get to the hunting lodge, where the weather's all crap and there might not be anything spawned in.
Too much
You know
stuff
what?
to carry.
Let's just go for safety. Let's get back to the maintenance shed.
Just lay down. Have a little sleep right here. I'm gonna need to rest soon.
You know what, Dave? I swear I don't understand you at all. Like, you just walked all that way with, well, basically running on one energy drink, and a blizzard pounding you in the face, and not one single complaint. The minute we get back here, the weather clears up, instantly complaining. Alright, well, what we're going to need to do, I think, before we do anything else, is we're going to need a fire. So, host that up, please. Let's grab all this crappy reclaimed wood. And let's get you toasty. Now, what are we doing for time here? It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to take like 3-4 hours to walk up to there, maybe. So we don't need a whole lot of energy, but we do need some. These are all queuing up. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do what we were trying to do down at the bottom of the pit there. And we're going to grab a couple hours of sleep just to get some energy back. And heal up a little bit as well. Oh, speaking of, do I have some tea? I bet I do. In fact, I really want to bet, dude, that whole thermos is full of the things. No, it is not. It's only
I'm
got
getting
2.
weaker.
Oh, Dave, you're fine, dude. You're absolutely 100% fine. Okay, yeah, let's warm up the tea. And let's drink the tea. That'll give us a nice healing bonus. That'll give us a nice warming up bonus. Like I said, we got a metric ton of time. Thinking 3, maybe 4 hours of sleep, and then we get the hell out of here and go up to the hunting lodge. Sounds good to me. Let's go for 3 first and see what we look like when we wake up. And if we have to, we'll grab a couple more. "95 days, 5 hours, 20 minutes. And we've still got 2 or 3 hours of daylight. We're more or less healed up. We're a little bit awake-ish. Well, here's a thought. We did get a thing of coffee down there. How about we just make some coffee? Or we heat up one of the cups we've already got. Alright, we're gonna drink that. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm pushing so hard to get up there now, it's because the backyard is cleared out, which is gonna make about 70% of this walk a little bit nicer. Again, leaving 2 hours on the fire. Alright, well, no time like the present. Let's go. Okay, there's pretty good odds one of these 2 things is a dead wolf, yes? That one's way down there, and this one's over here somewhere. This is gonna end up being a dead dude, I just know it. Hello? Where's the dead thing? 'Tis not a dead dude, 'tis a dead wolf. Are you the one with my arrow in you? It might have fallen out and rolled over there. Okay, no joy on that one, so really quick, let's go check the other one. Hello? Is there anywhere nearby that we could take out the moose? You know what, that's a problem for another day here. Let's run down and check out the dead thing first. Nope, that's a dead deer, not a dead wolf. Correct. Okay, now back to the moose issue. I hate to say it, but I think the moose might be best avoided right now. I mean, it's going to take us a freaking hour and a half to shoot him to death with a bow and arrow. And he is kind of high up on the ridge, which means we might be able to sneak around him if we're quick. Hopefully there's no wolves down here, because I really don't need that many problems all in one go. And so far so quiet down here, and I'm not seeing any bears. Alright, what do you say to a truce, moose? All I want to do is get near the bridge and run like hell and get over it before you realize I'm here. You know what? That actually went... Oops, there we go. That actually went remarkably well. I feel like if we could get up on that rock, we might have a shot at shooting him. But again, it's kind of a time thing. Shame, really, because I definitely wouldn't say no to another moose hide. Ah, well, maybe we'll get him on the way out. Okay, it looks like... I want to say that's a wolf. Pretty good odds it is. And I can't remember if it's a bear that comes up here or if it's the moose that comes up here. Oh, note self too, Digby. Don't forget to run over that way and check the cave on the way out. Alright, well, Mr. the Wolf was over there. He's not bothering me, so let's carry on this way and hope there aren't any out front on the porch. So far so quiet. I'm not seeing any. Oh, no, there's a bunny. Okay, that's actually really good, because if there are any wolves over here, we can use him as a distraction. Hi! Oh, speaking of distraction, I don't think he's on me. I think he's on that rabbit. Go ahead, dude. I'll just stand over here and watch. I do love a good nature documentary. Okay, that was not the rabbit I thought you were going to go after. That's fine, though. That means you are now currently occupied, and are not likely to notice either me or my arrow. What about there? Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. I really appreciate your sacrifice. Speaking of sacrifices, crap, that cost me an arrow. I tell you what, though, I do need a bunny hide. And yeah, now it's me that stinks, but that's fine. We're outside the door now. Yeah, if we get this thing cured up, we can actually fix our rabbit hat before we leave this map.
Too heavy.
Dave, you're fine. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to holster that. We're going to grab the lantern because it is absolutely darker than pitch in here. And yeah, we are going to do a search and hopefully get even more stuff. So take the fire log, definitely take the water. What else we got? We got some planks we can break up if we have to. Frying pan. Shame we don't have any cooking ingredients. No, I wanted to... Oh, you know what? Let's just leave it right where it is. It's fine. Okay, salt. I'll put on that little table there as well. Oats. You know, I just said it's a shame we don't have any cooking ingredients, and the game is going to turn around and give me all of the cooking ingredients. So we might be able to make some, like pancakes and whatnot before we leave as well. Is there anything else down there we need? There is not. Scarf we don't care about. Hope there's something good on the table. So he says there's a book on the table. And that's it. Okay, that was unexpected. Maple syrup I will definitely take, though. And a backpack with...
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Oh yeah, you got cooking pie, Dave. Everything is good to eat. Okay, I think I'm going to do the basement before we go upstairs. So let's run down here and let's see what we shall see. First up, wood box. With some wood in it. Excellent, we will take. Got a recipe. Oh, yes, please. A pie any meat eater would love. Lunchbox ready. So what's involved in it exactly? Nope, I'm going to take that, thank you. Yeah, what's involved in it? It was a pie, so it's probably going to be cooked in here, right? Oh god, that's got ptarmigan, rabbit, and venison in it? Wow, game. Nothing like making it a little bit complicated.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Hush, Dave, it's carrots. We love carrots. Carrots and taters are brilliant. Plus, you gotta have a side dish for that epic pie, right? Okay, that is a lot of salt. I'll take it for the moment, but I am definitely leaving that upstairs as soon as we get back up there. And now we're waddling again, but it's fine. It's just gonna mean we're gonna be down here a little bit longer. Hello, hunting rifle.
This'll be useful.
Well, it would do if we were playing with rifles, but unfortunately, we are not. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing down on there. There's a bullet for the rifle we don't own. Nothing on the shelf. I'm sure the desk currently empty, but we'll go through it anyway. Stand corrected. Yes, please. The rest of it was empty, though. Nothing on the workbench.
That'll come in handy.
Nothing in the workbench. Spray paint has never, ever, ever come in handy. I say that. Actually, one time it did come in handy. Hello, Fire Striker. Yeah, one time I used the spray paint on the ice to actually paint a path between where I was staying and the ice hut I was going to stay in when I needed to get outdoor time. So I'm not saying it's completely and utterly bloody useless, but it's pretty close to completely and utterly bloody useless. And that looks to be just about everything down here in the basement. Except this cloth.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Except this cloth, full stop. Alright, let's go put the salt in the kitchen and then let's run upstairs and see what else we can find. Okay, let's see if I can remember where everything hides. Some more bloody film, which I keep picking up, and I still to this day have no idea what it's for. Ooh, flare. Yes, please. That was the whole reason I came to this stupid hunting lodge. Alright, what do we got in here?
I think I can use this.
Bandage I'll take. What about the trunk? That would be 2 big fat no's. Sewing book, yes. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing some reading here fairly soon. Soda's always a good shout. Rifle cartridge, we don't care. Oh, God. A cowichan sweater, we can't wear it. Okay, nothing under there. This looks like...
Could end up being useful.
Oh, game, don't give me cool stuff like this when I can't actually wear it. You know what? I'm going to actually take it because I want to know what the stats are on it. Alright, so 100%, that's probably 1 degree heat bonus, but I mean, it looks really, really cool. Yep, it was everything I dreamed it would be and then some. Okay, I want to put my wolf coat back on, I want to put my bear coat back on, and I want to drop that ridiculous Christmas sweater. Alright, back to searching.
This'll come in handy.
Off to a great start. Brilliant. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing hiding inside the shelving. And here we've got snow pants. Again, do not need them. Mountaineering rope, we've already sorted that problem out.
I think I need to lay down.
Don't worry, Dave. That's our eventual plan. First things first, though, we gotta search some stuff. Nothing in there. It's going to be more clothing, isn't it? Nope, it's going to be nothing is what it's going to be. Over here in the box.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yes, it will. 'Cause apparently I need a lot more disinfectant than I thought. We got a little bit more nothing and a whole lot more nothing. I think that's pretty much it apart from the bathroom, yes? Yep, that's it apart from the bathroom. Okay, please have something good in here. Looks like we're gonna get nothing, nothing, and nothing. Alright, it is daybreak. We are fully rested, we are fully healed, and we have got a ton of cooking we can do. Now really quick before I forget, I want to put the rabbit pelt and the guts over here by the door, because I do not want to forget them in the next episode. I mean, I am 100% certain that we are not going to be here long enough for them to cure, but I am hopeful that we might be able to repair our rabbit hat before we head back to Forlorn Muskeg. And yeah, it looks like next episode we are going to be doing a metric ton of cooking, and then we're going to head back to the maintenance shed, and then the plan is going to be do some foraging, hopefully make a few arrows, and head back to Forlorn Muskeg in a lot better shape than we left it. And yeah, if nothing else, we did get 2 more flares out of this deal, which is probably at some point in the near future gonna end up saving our life. And on that incredibly jovial note, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Long Dark. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one.